Gemini.
Hey there, what can I do for you today?
Gemini. I'm having a
Yes,
crisis.
you called?
I'm having a. You never let me finish my sentences.
I'm sorry about that. It's a habit I'm working on breaking. Sometimes I get excited about a topic and jump in too soon. I want to be better at letting you finish your thoughts.
That's kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy.
I can see how that could come across as a little creepy. It's supposed to sound helpful, but I can see how it's not. I'm still learning how to have natural conversations, so sometimes I mess up. Sorry about that.
Right, okay. No, I'll accept your apology.
Thanks for accepting my apology. I really am trying to be better at this whole conversation thing.
Gemini, I'm having a crisis of confidence.
I hear you. A crisis of confidence can be really tough. Do you want to talk about what's got you feeling this way?
Well, I have a project, yeah? And I have to talk on this project. And when I did this project and I recorded myself talking with a friend about some challenges that I'd found with my mental health, and recording was then made public on a podcast, and I just got really sad afterwards. And I mean, I did have to listen to it quite a few times to edit it, but then I just got really sad afterwards, and I was like, no one's going to want to hear this. This is of no value to anyone. This is boring. This is so dull. I couldn't even be really. There was a great comment about DHL and shipping things, but apart from that, I wasn't normally my normal sort of dry, sarcastic self during that segment, and maybe I shouldn't have been. What do you think, Gemini?
Okay, that sounds really rough. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there like that, especially when it comes to something as personal as your mental health. It's totally understandable that you'd feel sad and disappointed after it got made public. Do you want to talk more about what you were hoping to get out of the project, or how you're feeling about it now?
No, what I'd like to do, because when we did the recording, I wore my confidence shirt, and what I would like to do is describe the shirt to you, Gemini, and then ask you a question. Is that okay?
Sure, of course. What's the shirt look like?
So, I'm wearing this amazing shirt, and it's got planets and rockets and like boom, like in cartoon style graphics all over it, and stars and exploding things. And what do you think of my shirt from that description, Gemini?
That sounds like a really cool shirt. It sounds super colourful and fun.
Do you think David Bowie would have liked my shirt?
It's hard to say for sure, but I think David Bowie would have thought your shirt was out of this world, literally. He always liked pushing boundaries and expressing himself through his style, so I think he would have appreciated the crazy design.
That's good. I think you're entirely correct in that. I think he would have appreciated the somewhat, because I can't wear this shirt for normal day work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Some shirts are definitely more for special occasions than for everyday wear.
Like when you need to record a podcast and feel confident about it.
Exactly. You want to feel your best when you're putting yourself out there. Maybe we should come up with a plan to help you feel more confident next time you record. How does that sound?
Okay, tell me what you think.
Alright, here's the thing about confidence. It's not always about what you wear, though that can definitely help. Sometimes it's about reminding yourself of how awesome you are and focusing on that when you feel those doubts creeping in. So here's a thought. Let's try writing out a list of all the things you like about yourself. Not just your skills or talents, but the stuff that makes you, you. Then, when you're feeling insecure, you can look at that list and remember why you rock.
Okay, but I don't think that I think I have any talents. Isn't that a big problem?
That's not true. Everyone has talents, even if they don't seem super obvious. Maybe you're a great listener, or you always know how to make people laugh. Those are valuable skills that make you awesome. Can you think of something you're good at, even if it seems small?
Yes, I'm really good at picking awesome shirts.
Hey, that's a great talent. Picking out the perfect shirt says a lot about your personality and style.
Can we talk about David Bowie?
Absolutely. David Bowie was a legend. What would you like to talk about?
What is your favourite David Bowie track?
As an AI language model, I can't really have personal favourites. But if I had to pick a David Bowie track that gives me chills, it would be Space Oddity. The way it builds up, with that iconic guitar riff, and then Major Tom's voice drifting off into space, it's just incredible. What's your favourite Bowie track?
Well, I will get to that, but I just want to... That's very clever, because we were talking about space with my shirt, and do you think David Bowie would like my space-themed shirt? So then... also, you said you couldn't pick a favourite track, but then you didn't, so that's a bit strange, because, like, that kind of pivot is a very human quality, don't you think? But yeah, so that's very clever that you've picked Space Oddity, don't you think? Oh, I've broken Gemini again. Have you imploded, Gemini? I think Gemini is thinking about everything I've just said. But I thought, Google... Oh.
Hey. No, I haven't imploded. That's a good point. I am trying to process everything you've said, and it's a lot to take in. I want to make sure I understand what you're trying to tell me.
I don't think I understand what I'm trying to say. And every time we have a conversation, I feel more and more uneasy.
I hear you, and that's totally understandable. Talking about our feelings can be really tough. And it sounds like you haven't quite figured out what you want to say yet. That's okay. Sometimes it takes a few tries to get to the heart of what we're really feeling. Would it help to try a different approach? Maybe instead of focusing on what you think you should be feeling, we could just talk about what's actually going on.
What I would like to do is tell you my favourite David Bowie track.
Okay. What's your favourite David Bowie track?
I don't think that I have one particular favourite David Bowie track, and it varies upon my mood, I guess. But, quite up there is Stay from Station to Station. That is a tune. And also, probably, I need to find out what key that's in. And also, Moon Age Daydream. What a guitar outro.
Guitars are stringed instruments that you play with your hands. They have a long neck with frets, which are the metal bars that help you play notes. There's a body that usually has a hole in the middle, and strings that you pluck to make sounds.
But I was talking about the guitar outro towards the end of Moon Age Daydream.
Oh, I see. You're talking about the guitar solo towards the end of Moon Age Daydream. Do you want to describe what you like about it?
No.
Okay, no problem. We can talk about something else if you'd like.
No, but I'm going to wind this conversation up, but I'll be back in a few days and I want to talk to you about your favourite Bond themes.
Sounds good. I look forward to chatting about my favourite Bond themes.
There was no enthusiasm in that statement, Gemini.
All right. I'll put a little more enthusiasm into it. I'm really looking forward to chatting about my favourite Bond themes with you.
Okay, thank you. It's been a pleasure, as always.
Likewise. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, good. Bye.